Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of T.E.A.R.S, and today I'm going to be taking a look at Speedball 2, released by ImageWorks and developed by the Bitmap Brothers back in about 1990. It has been a while since I've done a T.E.A.R.S review, so I thought I'd take a look at this absolute gem of a game. Now believe it or not, I never used to play this one back in the day, never had it, and I'm not particularly a massive sports fan. But I started playing this one earlier this year because people had absolutely raved on about it and said it was one of the best games on the Amiga. And you know what? I think they're absolutely right. This is a really great little sports title. It's very loosely based. It's very loosely based off a film from the 70s called Rollerball. And basically, the idea of the game is that the sport you play is it's called Speedball, and it's like a really very futuristic, very violent sport. Where basically the idea is you've got two teams, and basically you got to run along with this ball, basically passing it to your teammates and stuff, and try and score goals and whatnot. But of course, as well as being able to shoot into the goal, there's like a couple of things that down the side that you can shoot goals into and whatnot, and it's quite a brutal game, shall I say, because the things with this one is that there's pretty much absolutely no rules whatsoever. So they can tackle you as hard, you can tackle the other team as hard as you like, and basically you can just cripple them. And I think in some cases you can actually kill off other players. That's what I really love this game. It's just a really good fun little game. Personally, way better than football. Anyway, let's get into the game. Right. As you can see, you've got different types of game modes here. There's one player games, two players as well. Demo game is basically see two computer players battle about each other, and replay goals is basically looking at the other goals. Anyway, so let's just go for one player. Right, now we've got 4 different types of game modes here. You've got knockout, league, cup, and practice. Knockout is basically like you play one game after another, just beating try and beat the other teams. I think it's just sort of like it's sort of like a bit more, it's like an arcade game. It's like you play one team, you fight, you get them, and and then once you beat them, you fight the next team, and it gets harder and harder. But you get but you can buy like upgrades, enhancements and stuff. In fact, I think you can do that in pretty much all the leagues in the game modes here. League is basically like you win the table and you got to score points. And it's like the team with the most points at the end is the winner. Cup is basically like you're competing for a cup, sort of against other teams and whatnot. And then finally you've got practice. Practice where basically it's just you on the playing field, and it's just basically getting used to controls and shoot, and basically hitting the targets and whatnot. There's no other team to contend with. Anyway, but for this video, I'm going to go for knockout. Now, you can see you've got the fixtures. In this game, you play as a team called Brutal Deluxe, and for this first game, I'm playing against a team called Revolver. Now, the screen obviously tells you current points, things like the current points drawn and lost and whatnot, and then basically there's like your different attack patterns as well, different attack ratings and stuff. basically for attack, defense, and stuff, which you can manage on this screen here. Basically, you can buy upgrades and stuff for your teams, but if you can't be bothered to do all that, you can just simply click the all button there. Simply click the all button like I just did there, and it will automatically assign upgrades to your team, if you know what I mean. But of course, you can upgrade them yourself individually. Yeah, you got aggression, attack, defense, speed, throws, powers, and God knows what. Yeah. Anyway, so let's get on with the game. Anyway, I'm the team in blue. Pit players team in red. Now, unfortunately, I do suck at this game. Yeah, I make a lot of mistakes. So yeah, I think I do need a lot of practice. But it's a really, really cool, fun game. Now, of course, yeah, as you can see, they just scored. Yeah, they got to shoot down the screen. I've got to go up the screen. So anyway, so what makes this game really good fun to play? Well, it's just the fact that it's a really brutal sport, and it's a really quite a simple game to understand. Like I said, it's basically like it's like football, but instead of dribbling at your feet, you're carrying the ball, and basically, and this one there's absolutely no rules. There's no offside rule. You can tackle the other team's players to death, and in some in a lot of cases you can kill them as well. Yeah. And of course, like I said, there's things like at the side as well. You can shoot at to score points. There's like these stars whereby if you light them up, you get, whenever you light one up, you get points, and then if you manage to light them all up, you get like a lot of points. Those stars there, which I unfortunately missed. It's the little ramp thing there as well, whereby if you fire the ball at it several times, you get points. There you go. I've just lit a star there, and there's just a lot of ways in which you can score points. There's also that hold A shoot to it goes to the other side of the pitch, just like it did there, and there's quite a few other tricks as well, which I don't think I've really discovered. Playability-wise, the game runs quite smooth. Not sort of about the 25 frames per second mark. It runs pretty smooth with absolutely pretty much no slowdown whatsoever. The control-wise are very simple. It's basically joysticks move around. And you got and basically to do your throws, you can just tap the joystick button to do a short throw, but to do a long pass, you simply hold down the fire button. Pretty simple stuff, really easy to play, and that's what I really love about this. And here I just lit all 5 stars and got loads of extra points, so now I've got 36, as opposed to the other teams at the moment. It's got 20 points. But I can tell you something, that the graphics are quite impressive as well. Really nicely detailed. I think I just love the overall metallic look of the game as well. And there's a great little bit of speech there. I love it. I just love the little touches they've done with this game. It's really good. Good. Right down to the speech challenge and the replays. Ice cream, just like what you've probably heard there. Yeah, it's really great. I love it. But yeah, like I said, I'm not a huge sports fan. The only really real sports I like. I mean, I do like a bit of basketball, and I do like a bit of basketball, a bit of hockey as well. But I'm generally not a massive sports fan. But this game, I do really like it, and I feel gutted at the fact that I never had this we didn't have this back in the day. It's a really cool, fun little game. Obviously, I've got it on my Amiga now because I've got WHD load installed. In fact, I'm I'm playing the WHD version right now. This is just obviously for faster loading times and whatnot. And anyway, the match is over. As you can see, I absolutely suck at this game. I need practice. Score 42 against a score 54 for the other team. Yeah, that pretty much sums up my playing ability of this game, my skills. Anyway, it's game over. I'm going to leave it here, guys. Nice short and sweet review. Speedball 2, Brutal Deluxe for the Commodore Amiga. by the Bitmap Brothers. Excellent game, absolutely enjoy it. I'm going to give this one 5 out of 5. Thank you very much for watching.